This is a pretty big bookshelf that I bought on Amazon, and I'll have the link to it down below in the video description. I'm going to put this together. I'll let you know if I have any issues, and we'll put some weight on it too. The shelf was delivered by the post office. It was in a box that's 39.5 inches long, 14 inches wide, and 8 inches deep. These are all of the parts that make up the shelf. You have 4 metal frame sections, 5 shelves, plus the top section, which some people use as an additional shelf, 4 cross supports that go on the back, and then 4 pieces of square tubing. Here's the hardware. We have 3 different sizes of bolts, plus 2 nuts, and if you have kids around, these pieces are for anchoring the shelf to a wall. You'll need a screwdriver. There aren't any tools included. I want this to go a little faster, so I'm using a power driver. For step 1, we're attaching the metal frames that'll make up the sides of the bookshelf. All you're doing is sliding the sections into each other. For step 2, we're going to use the 4 pieces of square tubing to attach the frames from step 1 together. For step 3, we're putting the shelves on. For step 4, we're going to attach the 4 pieces of cross supports to the shelf. And then for step 5, you just have to put these 2 small screws and nuts through the middle where the X supports cross. And this is what we have left over. I double checked the measurements to see if the ones on Amazon were right, and they are. Now for the weight test, the shelves are rated for 75 pounds each. I don't want to risk 75 pounds just yet, but I will do 40 pounds. And I'll put it right in the center of the shelf, which is the weakest point, and we'll see how much the shelf flexes. I do think they can handle 75 pounds. The shelf would be stronger near the edges because of the metal supports. Ideally, you'd have the weight spread across the entire shelf. And I know someone asked this on Amazon. There's about 2.5 inches of space between the floor and the bottom shelf. I do have one complaint. This section of square tubing didn't line up perfectly. It's not too noticeable, so I'm alright with it. The shelf isn't real wood, but it seems sturdy and looks good to me. I've actually ordered a second one to put in the same room, so I do like it. I'm going to include a few more shots of the shelf. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching.